Good morning, stay. Right, ICAD 2025, we are on day 56, which is cactus. And then I need to look up I think it's the last, I'm sure it was 62. So it must be the next 6. Anyway, right. So I'm going to cheat. Right, there we are. You're on screen now. I've got this lovely stamp set from Crafter's Companion, and it is a cactus. And I thought that was really pretty. So, yeah, I'm just going to stamp it, colour it. I've got my dried up inks out again. Yeah, dried up completely. Mind you, it was warm yesterday. I'm not surprised. So, I haven't tried these yet. So, let's give them a bash. See if they're any good. Well, they should be. I've not had any trouble with these stamps before, so I think I'll do it in black. It might not come out perfect, but we can always fill in with pens. So. I know you're supposed to stamp off when it's a brand new one, but I'm just going to go for it. Excuse my croaky throat. We've just come back from breakfast. We took Mr. Hades for a nice walk up at the National Trust property and stopped at a place called the House of Marbles for breakfast. Me and my youngest daughter. It was very nice too. He was begging all the time. Of course, he's the same size, same height as a table when he sat down. So it drives her nuts when he begs like that. Oh, that's done really well. Yeah, and she's like, oh, it's because you keep feeding him. I said, I'm not feeding him. Look, I'm sat here completely innocent. No, she only says it jokingly, but he does like to beg. Little monkey. So yeah, she's off out for a nice day out, and I said, good, you crack on, love, because I've got loads that I need to do back at home. My house is gradually, I would say, 99% sorted now. Well, no, 90. That's got to be too bold. 90% sorted. I've rearranged my craft room, completely sorted that out, changed all the system that I had for storing stuff, and disbanded my... I'm going to sneeze, excuse me. Oh, there. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, taken down my home office because it was just too much for my little house. So anyway, let's get colouring. Yeah, so I've had a good reorganising week. I've had the week off work basically. I started the room a couple of weeks ago. I wasn't happy with the storage that I had, so I invested in the IVAR shelving system from IKEA. It was a bit of an investment, but it's been worth it because the nice thing is that you can it's independent. Well, what do you call it? It's totally adjustable shelving basically, which means that you can adjust each shelf to the size that you want it to be, which for me is ideal. So yeah, it's been good to get it done. So these inks are so intense. And no, they're not ink tense, they are just watercolour inks. Yeah, so it's 90% there. I've been selling off lots of furniture that, because I moved years ago now, but I moved from a big house to a smaller one, and I'm just checking the picture here for what needs to be green. And I mean, I got rid of a load of furniture, but I had a lot. I had a big 3-bedroom bungalow before, so moving into this little 2-bedroom house, it was quite the squeeze. So I've just got rid of, as I say, I got rid of the home office, which was down in the living room, which made the living room incredibly small because it is a small room anyway. So yeah, the last of that went yesterday. The guy turned up. I was quite surprised actually. I didn't think he was going to, but he did, so that was good. Yeah, Anyway, it's getting there, slow but sure. That's the trouble, isn't it? When you sort of downsize, it's tough to make those decisions, because I had a lot of antique stuff and I really didn't want to get rid of it, but I've had to. I just can't. I couldn't move. The house was, it was ridiculous. So you just have to make those little sacrifices and to just have that little bit of breathing room. It's lovely, really nice. Yeah, I can actually get in my bedroom now, which is a novelty for me. My bedroom is the first one. I dump everything in my bedroom. I'm terrible. It's a good job I live alone, really. A little bit of that white. Will you activate? Yeah, organised all my fabrics. I've had a good blitz on the scrap pile. Made that all into 2.5-inch long strips, so it's there for if I want to bind a quilt, or if I just want to stitch it down to, you know, make a quilted something or other. I'm using quite a lot of it in some bags that I'm making ready for, well, whatever really, just making stuff. I am going to have a big sale on my Etsy shops, because I really want to reorganise them basically, but to do that when you've got a load of stuff on it already, it's probably going to be quite difficult. So I think what I'll do is I'll have a big sale, especially for you guys on YouTube that watch me. I'll give you a discount code when I can get it organised. Yeah, the problem is the blooming postage. It's such a blooming nightmare at the moment. It's so ridiculous. It just pumps up the price of everything. But I can't afford to not charge postage, so I know some of you will understand and some of you really won't. But there it is. It is what it is. I mean, Etsy do encourage you to do free postage, but I'm like, but to send, you know, just say for instance a journal to let's say America, or just anywhere really outside the UK, you know, the weight of a journal is about, it costs about 25, well, about 15-20 quid. I mean, the last time I sent one it was £22, so and the postage has gone up since then, so it's just, you know, it makes it unviable. Well, I can't swallow that into the price of, because they say, oh, you know, just because they do encourage you to do it, build the cost of the postage into your product. And I think, well, that's not fair, because if somebody in the UK buys it, they're paying unnecessarily high, because you've built in the cost of postage to, for example, say the US or wherever, you know, outside the UK. And I just think that's very unfair. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, yes, I'm going to clear it out and basically give it a bit of a revamp. Oh, that's way too white. Okay, let's just splodge you a bit. It's just little white highlights, just trying to copy that picture there. Right, there we are. That'll do. One little cactus. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. Let's give you something to stand on, shall we? Yes, I must get to Hobbycraft. They've got half price on the Pebeo paint, so I thought, well, I'm not just going to go for it. I'll need to check what I've got first. I've got rather a lot, but I do like to hit it when it's got the big sale on. It's all half price, so I shall go through what I've got and go from there. Right, that's it. I'm stopping because I could faff with that all day. So there we are, one little cactus, all flowering. Isn't that pretty? Was I even in shot? I think I was anyway. There we are. Cool. It's a nice stamp. Nice one. And you get the sun as well, you know, you get all the background. So you get the big flower, and then you get some background ones. But I like the way they've done the sun in the background on that one. So yeah, that's good. That's it. See you tomorrow. I don't know what tomorrow we've got. I'm waiting for the new lot of clues to come out, which they should be today actually, because it is Saturday today. So I'll see you then. Bye.